It is time for today's News Extra program, brought to you by Gering Civic Center. And with that, here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. And we have Jim Spencer here and Larry Janicek, and they are going to talk to us about an event that's become probably one of the more popular things that this community does during the summer, and that's the annual Rock and Roll Father's Day Classic put on by the High Plains Auto Club. Big car show in town. And Jim, you're going to start this all off on Friday. You think you've got what, maybe 400 cars you might have this year?
There's a good possibility to have at least 350, 375, pretty close to 400 cars this year. And I tell you, that's a lot of cars that come into town, and it's going to be a beautiful venue there at the Civic Center and up the Five Rocks. Yeah,
it is. It's going to be wonderful. All right, it all starts out on Friday. Tell us how it works.
You come into town, we start registration at 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. The people all start coming in. They get their pictures taken of their cars, because that night at the banquet, we show them at the Civic Center, all the cars up on the screens. And then we have the big kickoff barbecue right there at the Civic Center, and all the tables are all set. It's a beautiful venue. And when that's over with, they go for the Cruise for Cash around Scottsbluff and Gering, and you can see those cars going down the road. There are probably over 250 cars in that group. And then we come back to the Civic Center for a ice cream social and get together, and that ends Friday night, and we'll be ready for Saturday.
All right. Now, you've got, what, about 250 pre-registrations. Expect maybe another 100 people to register on Friday night?
Yeah, pretty close to 100, and then we have about 25 or 30 come in on Saturday morning.
That's pretty good. You just, when you come in Friday, if you want to still register, you just show up, and how much does it cost?
It's $35 per car, and you walk right inside the Civic Center, and the girls are all lined up there, and they'll take care of you. They'll register you and get your tickets for you, and they'll set you up.
All right. It's great. Fantastic. A lot of big classic cars out there. It'll be wonderful. And then Saturday, you have the big parade down Five Rocks, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, the parade line up at 8 o'clock. The parade goes down right through 10th Street in Gering. It starts at 9 o'clock and goes out to out to Five Rocks for a show and shine from 10 to 4.
Yeah, and wonderful. And people can go out there and watch everything. And there's lunch vendors there, and you have door prizes all day long as well?
Yes, we do. This is for the car entrance only. But we invite the public to come out and look the cars over. The things we discourage is bringing dogs out and strollers and bicycles. We don't like those around the cars because it's easy to get those fancy cars scratched up. And these cars are coming from 7 states. So you're going to see some very beautiful high-dollar cars out there.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And then Saturday night, then you conclude with the awards banquet over at the Civic Center, right?
Yep, we sure do. After the show and shine, we have kind of a happy hour, and we start feeding at 6 o'clock there at the Civic Center. And once again, you go inside, and the tables are all set and decorated, and the videos are up on the screen, shows all the cars, and then we have the banquet and the awards, and as each car gets their award, that car shows up on the screen. It's just a beautiful venue for a car show. You just can't beat Gering, Nebraska, Civic Center, and Five Rocks.
Yeah, it really is. It's wonderful. All right, we're going to get Larry in here, talk about the sponsors and some other things. We're going to take a break, then we'll have Larry in right after this.
With 20 years of legendary meeting success, high-speed wireless internet for 200 computers, Polycom video system on 5 jumbo screens, and the catering overachievers, the meat shop, cooking, you need to call West Nebraska's premier multifunction facility for your next business meeting. Call 436-6888 or visit www.geringciviccenter.com. The Gering Civic Center, beyond marvelous.
All right, we're back talking about, again, one of the highlights of the summer, the big High Plains Auto Club Rock and Roll Father's Day Classic, with all the great classic cars out and showing this weekend out at Five Rocks Amphitheater and at the Gering Civic Center. And you can still get into this. We have Larry Janicek here and Jim Spencer, and Larry's turn to talk here. We want to make sure, first of all, we get all these sponsors in, because for $35 an event, $35 a car to get into this, and you get the meals and all that. That doesn't even come close to paying for it. Am I right?
That's right, Kevin. And we can't do it without their sponsor, with these major sponsors. The sponsors are Scottsbluff County Tourism, Chalupka, Holyoke, Snyder, attorneys at law, Cyclone Express, Shell Station, and Hot Stuff Pizza, First State Bank, City of Gering Keno Funds, Greg's Auto Body Paint and Glass, KNEB 94.1 The Brand, Robinson Electric, High Plains Budweiser, Kelly Bean Company, Massad Chevrolet, Nimnik Automotive, and Dino Tuning and Storage, Will's Chiropractic Clinic PC, Halburn's Napa Auto Supply, and KOTA Territory TV.
Well, you got a lot of good sponsors there.
We do, and a lot of these sponsors have been with us a long time, and we do truly appreciate them. I would like to also thank Kevin, the City of Gering, for what they do for us, setting up barricades and monitoring the parade and such. And I know Jim will agree with me here. We have people from Colorado stating that in the state of Colorado, they don't have facilities like the Gering Civic Center to pull something like this off. The people really appreciate coming to Gering, and the community itself, the people that show up for that parade, the people that come out and look at the cars. We're known as being very friendly, and I think that's what keeps people coming back, and those people that have been here are bringing more people. I tell you, we just got a great community, Kevin. We really appreciate everything that's done.
Well, when you look at the stuff that Rick and Judy Keller do over at the Civic Center, and all the wonderful things they do, first of all, and then you've got a nice place to have it over at the Five Rocks on Saturday. The facilities are, it's almost like it's made for a car show, isn't it?
Right. It's excellent out there. I mean, the grass is groomed and a beautiful setting with the monument in the background, and it's going to be, I think, looking at the long term, the good Lord's going to help us with the weather this year.
That's right.
And he's a pretty important guy, so we're really looking forward to it, Kevin.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Now, if people still want to get registered, they can do it online or give you a call, or how do they do that?
Right. We online, it's highplainsautoclub.com on our website, or they can come in. We'll take registrations on Friday afternoon and even Saturday morning when they come in. We'd like to have them done by around 10 o'clock, because when the cars get in there, we start the judging, and that way they can be a part of that day.
All right. Okay. Very good. Jim, anything last minute you need to share? Just sounds like it's going to be an awesome weekend.
Well, I tell you, we're pretty excited about it. This time of the year, I get really pumped up about this car show, and I can't say enough about the people in Gering. The Civic Center, Carla and Rick and Judy, they do a great job, and Fresh Foods over there, they want some of the cars on their parking lot, and we're going to put some of the host cars over there. I mean, Gering is just a great venue to have a car show. I can't say enough about what's going on, and I just thank them so much for all they've done for us, and especially our sponsors. These people step up to the plate, and if you're going to want some parts or get a car tuned up or buy a new car or get a paint job or something, go see these people and tell them how much you appreciate them and what they do for us in this car show. We really appreciate it.
All right. Once again, the big High Plains Auto Club Rock and Roll Father's Day Classic Car Show going on this weekend, Friday and Saturday at the Civic Center and over at Five Rocks Amphitheater. Probably ought to spend a little bit of time this weekend going out and looking at cars. I think you'll have a good time. Appreciate Jim Spencer and Larry Janicek coming in. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
R&C Welding, located on Country Club Road in Gering, is now hiring qualified stick and wire welders. If you're an experienced welder looking to better yourself, here's an opportunity. Qualified welders can apply now by calling 308-635-0081 or visit www.rcwelding.com to fill out an application. Again, calling all qualified welders. R&C Welding in Gering now, hiring qualified stick and wire welders. Call now 635-0081 or apply online at rcwelding.com.
Do you need a getaway but don't want to pay the outrageous gas prices? Do you want a vacation that gives you more bang for your buck? If so, it's time to catch the Gaming Bus to Deadwood. Deadwood Gulch Gaming Resort has packages from your area starting at $139. Includes transportation, 2 nights lodging, gaming money, meal coupons, and more. Come experience our award-winning customer service. Call 1-800-401